What up, Instagram and YouTube? It's your boy Salty Redcorn, and I'm back with another ill-prepared knife review video. And today, I want to talk about the Bark River Bravo 1. All right, this was sent by My Bad Adventures, and this is a sweet piece. Let's dive in and take a look at it. All right, so we have red burlap micarta, and I like this micarta. It's not quite as polished as some of the others, but it doesn't quite have like extreme texture. It's kind of somewhere right in between, and it is a gorgeous color. I really like the see-through pins. That gives you something to lash to if you want to lash it to a stick and make a spear and hunt a wild lion. That's probably something that you could do with this. We have a small lanyard hole back here. Now the lanyard's a little small. You could fit a singular piece of 550 through it, I think, very tightly. But either way, I think it's useful. The holes here and these pins are a little bit larger, so no issue getting 550 through there. All right, so convex grind as usual, and very, very nicely done. What I do want to say about this piece is it has a monster blade stock. The blade stock is absolutely monster. It's at least an 1/8 inch thick, if not a little thicker than that, but it tapers down to a nice point here. I think this is a nice piece for definitely bushcraft, definitely kind of survival knife, any kind of hardcore outdoor usage. This one has a ramp. They do make rampless versions. When I was looking at these knives online, I thought to myself, wow, I think I'd rather have a rampless version, but after holding the version with the ramp is really in a good spot. It's not obtrusive at all, and I think that it falls good in a good spot and gives you really good traction where you need it, all right? It works great for my hands, which are a little bit bigger than normal. So I think that overall it's a good move to get the ramp, but if you chose to go rampless, I believe that's a good move as well, because I think they still have a little bit of jimping right here. So whichever one you choose, I still think it's going to be a good choice. All right, we have white liners, and look at how thick the stock is. Oh my gosh, it's just absolutely super duper heavy duty. CPM 3V. Bark River uses a lot of 3V. CPM 3V is probably the best outdoor steel that you can use at this point, in my opinion. I think it just hits all the spots in the right way to make a good outdoor knife. All right, it's a high-end steel. It's very good stuff. All right, so minimal branding on this one as usual. Bark River, CPM 3V, nothing on the backside. All right, nice satin grind as usual from Bark River. They always do really nice stuff, and everything's hand finished. So this one, it looks like the grinds are dead on and perfect. All right, so no uneven grinds on this one. Very, very nice. It looks like it's about a 4.5 inch blade. Very good size. Fits my hand very well. I like the contouring. They do a nice Coke bottle shape with their handles, and this one is no exception. It feels fantastic. All right, let's take a look at the sheath. The sheath is good. It's a hanger sheath. You have different holes here that I think you could probably lash different items to. We also have a spot here on the sheath for a ferro rod, and pretty secure in the sheath with just a fold over strap. All right, I think the overall combo looks very beautiful. It's a very classic look. Bark River makes their own sheaths, and they do a fantastic job with the stacked leather. I really like the way that that's done. So beautiful sheath, but I think the knife itself is very good. You can use this knife for pretty much anything outdoor because you have a massive blade stock, a convex grind, and CPM 3V. All right, this isn't going to be a super slicer, although the edge is very sharp and thin. It's not super thin. All right, it's built to be strong. It's built to baton. It's built to feather stick. It's built to do outdoor stuff, bushcraft. If you need to use this as a drill, it's going to work, and it's going to be very good at what it does outdoors. All right, so this is the Bark River Bravo 1 in CPM 3V and red micarta. All right, enough about that. Let's talk about my EDC real quick. Casio Oceanus TW200. I absolutely love this watch. It fits my style, and it's a very high-end Casio. Casio is probably my favorite watch brand at this point. I love all their plastic watches, like the DW5600, all the different variants of that. All the square G-Shocks. I love a lot of that stuff. I'm not so much into the large, round G-Shocks, but the Casio has been really nice. I definitely think Casio is probably the best bang for your buck as far as watches goes. I mean, you just really can't beat it. A lot of them have 10-year batteries and Bluetooth, solar. There's a lot of different options out there. Tide meters, they have a lot of cool stuff. So really feeling Casio lately. All right, stag head designs, silicone wedding band, mammoth headgear, mountain trucker hat for the fat heads out there. My firearm today, you guys have seen this before. This is the Taurus GC3 in 9mm with the Olight Balder Mini, all right, in flat dark earth. And this is an OD green paint job that I did myself on here. It's holding up extremely well. It's actually just Rust-Oleum, no Cerakote here, but the finish is held up extremely well, right? I took my time with it. Well, not really. I did the paint job in the parking lot of Home Depot after I bought the cans of paint, but I did a good job degreasing it in the parking lot, and I laid the paint on, and it was hot out, so the sun baked it on, but the finish has held up super, super good, especially after coming in and out of the Kydex. It's just really held up very nicely, and I would do it again 1,000 times over to any of my guns and save some money from Cerakote, because, I mean, Cerakote's cool, but I don't know, not worth it in my opinion, unless you're going for like a showpiece or you just really want the Cerakote. So that's that. Yikes, a little dirty here. Bark River Adventurer in Elmax, all right, with a beautiful acrylic handle. My wife got me this for Christmas this year, and I love this EDC knife with a finger choil. Just a really, really cool looking, handsome knife, as well as being extremely useful. I really like the way that this feels. And let's just give a quick size comparison to the Adventurer and the Bravo 1. So you guys can see the Adventurer is definitely a small knife. All right. So that's what I'm carrying for my fixed blade. And I am also carrying, again, the Leatherman P2. This is the Leatherman Free Series, magnetic. What I like about it is it's like, it's fun, right? It's useful. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Pliers. I've been really using this thing, and I think it's a great piece. I do know that there's some controversy over Leatherman stealing somebody else's design right now, but I don't care. I like the Leatherman. All right, so this is the CJRB Rampart. This thing is fully custom modded. I did all the mods myself like a year ago. Copper scales. What I did was I acid stonewashed the blade and the liners, and I gave it this super old shipwreck kind of look. Right? I textured this with kind of like a salt burn method that I've kind of developed myself a little bit. And then as far as the liners, I actually milled the liners out to save some weight. I took about, I think, 8 grams out of the liners of this knife, and it definitely made the knife a little bit lighter. I know when you're talking about knife weight, grams is a lot. So, you're not shaving off pounds, you're shaving off grams. And I think 8 grams is what I took out of here, if I'm not mistaken. And it really made all the difference in the world. I did a little bit of coloration on the hardware and just this little leather lanyard. So I've broken the tip on this thing a couple times, and I've reshaped it back to like a factory style. But it's definitely a little bit shorter than it was. And this is a great utility knife. This is great for EDC. All right. So that's going to be my carry today. If you like this kind of video, smash the like button and hit that subscribe button. Tell your boy Salty Redcorn what you want to see. I'm going to do my best to make it happen. If you haven't done the 500 subscriber giveaway video, go over to that video, send a comment, say something about someone you love, tell them what you like about the channel. And I love all you guys, as usual. I love all you guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, stay fresh, stay sharp. Peace out.